In this episode of a mobile home makeover, I trim an exterior door while Deb cleans some floor vents. Always wants to go further. 1 basketball court, 5 tennis courts, 2 soccer fields, 3 baseball diamonds, including this very large one, and 1 football field. And I don't even think this is the main football field in town. We're so close to getting through here, but there's no way through yet. I guess I could just step over this little hedgerow right here. September 2nd or 3rd, this sure looks like frost to me. Some beautiful fruits when you ever see an apple like that in a grocery store. This one, yeah, some awesome little colors here. That's perfect. To fix this bit up here, wondering if we can get away with this. This is the old trim right here, and looks like this one will just barely cover it. But you know, it's gonna cover it, so I think I'm gonna be able to reuse this trim. Here's the new trim for the outside. That's a definite. Not really gonna be a good fit. We need more coverage at the top than that. But this new trim is the same as this old trim that we had, so I'm wondering if I can piece together something that'll be like a, you know, a two-piecer. Yeah, I guess I'll make a picture. I was making a video. I took out all the nails from the trim pieces I might reuse. Now to fill up this gap, Deb reminded me that she'd brought some 2x4 scraps up with her. Just gonna cut this down to fit in this space. So I cut down this piece of 2x4 here, and then I also thinned out the one end of it so it would fit in there a little bit better. Check to make sure it opens and closes still. Sweet, I'm gonna tack this in place. With the top filled, now next is gonna come caulking all around here. And to do that, we've got the Dynaflex 230 from DAP. I made it almost the whole way around with the first tube. And now it's time for another. Now that this is caulked up, I'm ready to start putting some trim pieces together. I've got my trim pieces propped in place so I can just kind of get an overall fit. You can see over here, I'm going to go from directly against the wall all the way up to popping off like that. And then I need to lower it all about that far in order to cover this gap. And bottoms, I'll probably just rest on the floor, and then later on I'll cut them with a little oscillating tool when I need to slide the flooring in here. No, back that up. I think the bottoms I will cut and leave room for the floor to slide under them. I've got this trim taped in place to check the fit now. I'm going to hit it with a staple gun to or rather a brad nailer, to nail it in place. Going with a 16 gauge 1.5" nail. Now I'm going to sand this down and hit it with some Fix-It-All before I do the caulking. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'll go ahead and get started on the outside trim. Anyway, that's roughly in place. And over here, the guide for how far in this way this stuff should go. Okay, so having got there, babe, we can finally have a discussion about what is going to happen up here. Because this is not long enough. So that's why you just got the miter box. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking one of these trim pieces. I think we're good.
Oh.
I got the first piece on. In order to get the second piece balanced out, I need to put some shims in there. Cut these strips from an old cabinet. We're still gonna add another piece up here there. There's more to hide. Yeah, they're really dirty. If you want to hit them with a vacuum or something, you can too. So with all the trim on, I now need to caulk up all these holes. Inside I used Fix-It-All, but I don't think that stuff's good for exterior water exposure, so. Here I am being green. I ran out of the official backer rod, so I'm moving on to using this plastic bag. Tube number 3. Yes, I ran out of that tube of caulking too, and we had to go get more, so we'll be completing that project in the next video, as well as perhaps actually starting on the floors, although we do have to take a trip to Home Depot and get some colors to test out on the exterior walls, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Remember to, I think it's like over here and subscribe down there.